We get vitamin D from exposure to the sun, specifically from ultraviolet B rays. But with many of us spending more time indoors than ever before, are we at risk of vitamin D deficiency during lockdown? We spoke to Susan Lanham-New, Professor of Human Nutrition at the University of Surrey, to tell us more about the role of vitamin D in our bodies and how we can make sure that we're getting enough.
Vitamin D has always been traditionally considered to be the nutrient that is incredibly important for bone health. What I think is very extraordinary about vitamin D is, whilst we think of it from a musculoskeletal health point of view, it's so important for other health outcomes. So, for example, diabetes. So your pancreatic beta cells that of course produce insulin require vitamin D. And then for immune function, since we've identified the vitamin D receptor, the VDR as we call it, about 200 organs in the body have vitamin D receptors, and that includes your immune system, and which is why of course there's been so much interest around vitamin D and how important it is to our immune resilience.
So vitamin D is clearly important for our physiology, essential for healthy bones in both adults and children, as well as important for other systems, including our immune system. So how much vitamin D should we be getting?
So in terms of how much vitamin D that we need, this is a very, very interesting one. So up until 2016, it was considered in the United Kingdom that we didn't need vitamin D in our diet because we made enough during the summer to last us during the winter. What has borne out from a whole range of different scientific studies is that scientific thinking is wrong, and that whatever we make in the summer does not last us throughout the whole of the winter. In areas of northern latitudes, such as that which we see in the United Kingdom, you can only make vitamin D from UVB exposure between March to September. In 2016, the Scientific Advisory Committee on Nutrition, or SACN as it's known, published its new recommendations for vitamin D, which are 10 micrograms per day.
So how do we achieve 10 micrograms per day? Well, unlike most vitamins, it's hard for us to get what we need from our diet alone. So instead, we need to get it from sun exposure. But what should we do in the months between October to February when we're not getting enough sun exposure?
In the spring and the summer, so between March to September, provided that you are out and about getting some UVB rays, and it doesn't have to be a sunny day to get them, you would achieve that through your skin being exposed to sun. Not with clothing, not behind a glass, not with sun cream on. So about 10 to 20 minutes per day, that will top up your vitamin D levels. During the winter, because it's difficult to achieve it in the diet, the recommendation from Public Health England was a 10 microgram or 400 international unit of supplement of vitamin D. And of course, during this time now of self-isolation, where so many people are not able to get out, might not be privileged enough to have a garden or even a balcony, and if they do go out for a short walk, you know, they're not going out at those times when you would make some vitamin D from UVB, which is probably between about 10 a.m. and about 3 p.m. in the afternoon, then absolutely taking that vitamin D supplement is really important.